Hey, also, you asked me to give my thoughts on the Walther PD380. Let's get into it. Now, if you like this content, like, sub, shares, all the good stuff, really appreciate it. Also down below, coupon codes and merch to help support the channel. So, the new Walther PD380 just got announced. Somebody asked me to give my thoughts. My thoughts are very mixed. I think it's a cool concept. I like a lot of the features, but I think it's a miss. So here's why. So what it is basically how they're marketing it has kind of like a modern PPK. Some of the marketing, it's very secret agency, it's covert, it's all that. It's cool, I like it, bravo Walther, you're playing to the crowd of people that, really like your guns. I like Walther guns, very high quality, I have, God, between me and my wife, we probably have like 5 or 6 at this point. They make good guns. So, what do I think? I think I like a lot of the features of the gun. I don't like the gun. So, it is a single stack 380, 9 round capacity, double single action with a manual safety on the frame, and it has ambidextrous slide release, European style paddles. I like all those features except for the single stack 380 part. It is a little bit bigger than the PPK-S that I think it's trying to basically be an updated replacement for. A little more capacity, but still bigger, and could not have been a day done. The stack and a half, double stack, weird magic thing that they've been doing with, like the 365 and the LCP Max and the FN Reflex, all that stuff. They're trying to replace, basically have a modern PPK, right? And I think if they've done it 9 mil, it'd be much more interesting. But at 380, honestly, there's a lot of really good guns like the 365 and the FN Reflex that are 9 millimeter that are about the same size, if not slightly smaller. Basically, knock it out of the water. Again, the LCP Max is smaller in every way and is actually more capacity. This is a 9 round magazine, so I'm assuming it's a 9+1, whereas the LCP Max is a 10+1. So you really can't beat that. I don't think it has an optics cut, which, for its pistol size, you could probably put a small little optics cut. I know, like the FN Reflex and everything, they're coming out with little optics cut versions. So I think that's a miss. Not world ending. I don't carry anything with optics cut yet, so not world ending for someone like me. But I know a lot of the new tactical crowd like having the micro red dots on stuff. I like the double single action trigger. I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of that. I like it. I like having the ability to carry a gun with the safety off and still have the, basically safety of that first long double action trigger pull. Once you start shooting with it, you really get used to it pretty quick. It's not that bad. Just takes a little bit of practice to get used to. So I like that. The ambidextrous mag release. I really like that. I'm a fan of the European style mag releases. I know here in the US they're not as big. People like the push button, but of course are more used to them. I like the ambidextrous paddle release. You know what? It makes it easier that you can hit it with, you can hit your thumb, you can hit it with your pointer finger, trigger finger, whatever. Whatever, you've got a wide variety of fingers you can use to develop your own style to release the magazine. And also with it being ambidextrous, again, if it gets down into the nitty gritty, you've got options for releasing that mag if you need to reload. Again, practical options on a firearm that don't make it super weird. I do like the decocker. So apparently from what I can tell, it is a standard decocker, but unlike the PPK or the Beretta, where when you flip it, the safety down, it just decocks it. It appears to be you could carry this gun cocked and locked, right? And then if you wanted to lower the hammer, once the safety is on, you can still manipulate the trigger and the hammer to release and lower the hammer. So I like that. That's a nice feature. A lot of the features of this gun I really like. It looks like it's basically a small version of the PDP. So I like that. The deep, nice slide serrations are a nice option on there. Again, I really like a lot of the features of the gun. I just unfortunately think it's a miss. I think you got the LCP Max, the 365, the FN Reflex. I think you've got all these guns that are either more powerful, smaller, or higher capacity that have already made the gun obsolete. So I think it's cool. I would love to see a Walther, and if Walther's watching this, which they're probably not, but I would love to see, and so would your entire comment section on all the videos of this new gun, would love to see a Walther branded 365 FN Reflex competitor. Even, even an LCP Max competitor would be nice. Although, again, 9mm is really coming into, being the cartridge, with it being able to be in such a small gun as like the 365 or the FN Reflex. But I think if it was something like that, I wouldn't be having many negatives on this gun. With it being 380 for that size, and with it being single stack, for that, basically the capacity and the size, unfortunately, I think it's really cool, but I think I'm going to pass. So put down below what you think. What do you think of the new gun? Is it something you're looking at? Are you with me? Are you waiting for the, the Walther branded 365? Put down below what you think, and have a good day.